The scrutiny is falling more acutely now in Michigan State and USA Gymnastics. Last week, Kristen Shamus of the Detroit Free Press wrote a column in which she said it's not just Nassar's victims who've been betrayed. None of us can count on President Simon to protect our sons and daughters on the East Lansing campus of our publicly funded university without a commitment to an independent investigation by an outside agency and full disclosure of its findings. Friday, university trustees asked the Michigan Attorney General to conduct an investigation and endorsed Simon's leadership. And Kristen now joins us. Where do we stand, in your opinion, with Michigan State? How have they handled this to date?
Well, up until now, it's kind of been a nightmare. Friday, at least the MSU board finally said, we want an independent investigation. And that's been a long time coming. Doing an internal investigation does nothing to, restore the public's trust in the university, especially when you won't release the results of that investigation publicly.
That was a long meeting for the trustees on Friday, and they emerged to issue a statement endorsing President Simon's leadership. But subsequent to that, one of the 8 trustees broke away and said he would endorse that she be relieved of her responsibilities. What is the general sense in Michigan and around the university on her leadership right now?
Depends on who you talk to. If you talk to Tom Izzo, you would think that there's a ton of support, but just about everybody else is calling for heads to roll just as they rolled at USAG.
Izzo actually had to, go back and revisit his initial comments and revise them, did he not?
He did, but he still reiterated his support for Simon and for the current administration.
Where is this headed for the university? They've got the AG looking into it. They have what they said was an internal investigation that produced no written report, apparently. Where is this headed?
I think it's headed toward a pretty big investigation from the Attorney General's office. Those results will have to be public. And I think based on the testimony of these women in this courtroom, we're hearing that they made reports, plenty of reports, against the people at MSU, against Nassar. They told trainers, they told the coach, the gymnastics coach, and yet their complaints never went anywhere.
What has most shocked you about this?
Just the volume, the number, and for how many years this went on and on and on, and everyone disregarded their complaints and their comments about what happened to them.
Just reported the news, as I said, about 30 minutes ago now, the executive leadership of USA Gymnastics are resigning, and these are not the full-time executive director who replaced Steve Penny remains in place. These were executive leadership volunteer positions essentially, but there is a message in that. Do you think that message will resonate in East Lansing, what gymnastics just did?
It very well could, and I think that there is a sentiment out there for it to resonate and for heads to roll at MSU as well. This sort of thing with this many victims that has gone on for this many years, it's very hard to look the other way anymore. It's very hard to disregard what these women are saying in that courtroom.
Yeah. Kristen Shamus, appreciate your time today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.